Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today we're going to be playing more in our fractured city that we started yesterday. And I'm trying to decide what area I want to work with and whether I want to do it in this same file or in another one. This area seems okay. Here, there's quite a bit of level changes, which I may or may not like. It's all right. I want an area that has a fair number of fairly large pieces. What's this area look like? This one's not bad either. Maybe we'll do over here. And yeah, I think we weren't actually using too much of our RAM for this one yesterday. So we maybe could keep going in the same space. Let's try it. Let's save as. If it gets too busy, we'll just delete the other stuff. Up, new, 250821 live stream. Fractured City street scene. We're going to go a little bit closer in today. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so the first thing I think I'm going to do just to speed up my life is I'm going to turn off all of these buildings and villas and fog. Cool. And all these gears. Move gears. So we're just kind of going not to vanilla, but you know, close. There's a roof. I don't know which roof it was. I don't know which building. Whatever. We're going to move it to building 1. And then this is just what? Oh, yeah. Move that to gears. Cool. So now we're back. And we still have the pipes are on the side, but I'm not too worried about them. They're all right. And we had decided what area. Now I'm blind. Over here? Is this where we want to be? Yeah. In and over here. And let's bring our dude in to here for scale. Just the dude, just Kurt. And that feels pretty good. Okay. Nice. So I modified my platform yesterday, and I think we'll leave the old one where it is, but we're going to generate a new one here. So let's just to start add a new group. We're going to call it walled platform assets. And we'll bring that in first. And it is here. So created some wall assets. I add some spikes to it. Feeling pretty good about it. First thing we're going to do, grab it. Make sure that ground is turned off. Cool. Then grab it, copy it, and paste it. It's all in there now. Okay. And again, we're just going to move it out of the way, but we'll move it out of the way over here just so it's closer to our stuff. Now, I think I want to build like a ring around the outside of this thing and then off from there. So let's see. Tab. What does it look like? I want to try. What's our best way? We go here. This one, yeah. Same platform, same level, right? Yes. To here. And we'll just go this way. We'll do a square for right now. Here. Cool. Something like that, huh? Those are not exactly the right shapes. But let's see what we can get out of that. Shift hide 2. Can I just grab the outside ring or the inside ring? Let's see the inside ring. Solo it so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Gonna have to tweak this a bit, I think, but that's fine. And turn off those. And how's our best way? Hello, good morning for me, but good day to you. We'll go with good day. Good day. Curve extract. Okay. We take our curve and let's go to, we're going to move it. New collection, walled platform, not the assets. Okay. And extrude it. I want to say 1.5. Cool. Tab A. Control T 90. Good deal. It's not bad. Bring it up. Cool. Sure, we can live with that. Now let's try smoothing it. All right, we'll do it over here. Add a modifier, deform smooth. And let's repeat it like 25 times. Too much. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, that is better. That's going all right. No real issues. Not super into these. Let's see, tab. Can I just Control X? Yeah, it's just that easier. Just gonna flatten that in. Those few weird ones. Cool. Yeah, that's better. We can get rid of the smooth now. Right? Yeah. And that's actually kind of neat that it does that. We'll allow that. We'll allow it. Let's actually maybe grab these and GY and kind of make it even more. This one we'll get rid of. Smooth that down. Cool. And this one we'll get rid of. Great. I never post on ArtStation, so I haven't posted on ArtStation in a long time. It never did anything for me, and I just kind of stopped. I tend to post mostly on Kara, Instagram. Well, the links I think are up. Kara, Instagram, Mastodon, and Blue Sky are the places that I post now pretty frequently. But ArtStation has always been a massive waste of my time, and they support AI a little bit too much for my liking, so I kind of just stopped. That'll work, I think. Let's see. I want to flatten it a little bit. Yeah, bring it more in line like that. Cool. And up to like there. So it's not exactly flat, but pretty close to. Yeah, I'm not one of the like, must glaze everything anti-AI people, but I don't really like it either. So I'm not as hardcore as some Kara people, but I'm a lot more hardcore than most ArtStation people, for whatever that means. Object, convert to mesh. Let's see what that gives us. That's not bad. We need to obviously fix a few bad things here. One. Merge center. Right? Sure. And we can just... There. Cool. That's better. And this one we're going to merge last. That's better. Merge last. Merge last. Merge last. All those are better now. Great. These. Merge center. And kind of line it back up to here. There we go. And here, same thing. I think that's mostly fixed now. Looks like it. Oh, we got one more. These scenes are for the same world. I have an idea for a world, and then I kind of focus. So I guess I've done about 270 for this world. I started mid-May, and then I'll do another world after this and whatever. I tend to do about, I don't know, somewhere between 200 and 300 images, and then I get tired of it, typically. All right, that looks okay, but there's too many of them. So now we fixed it. Let's quad remesh it to like 75. And tab. That's better. They separated, but I actually may not even hate that. But okay, we can use it. Where is this? Platform. I removed the original. Okay. Tab. Cool. We will fix this. How do we want to do it? That feels very weird. Okay. That is kind of weird. That down to there. And that to there. And let's see. SY0. No. SX0. There we go. Come on, Seth. These two, actually. There we go. And fill that. And one. I'll just take these. Bring them back more in line with that. Yeah, I do 4 renders with each scene, right? So it's 4 images. And yeah. And then I do a couple sometimes on my own outside of the project, and sometimes I don't. So it can depend. But that's about what I do normally. All right, so we got that in there. Let's see how this applies to this now. Link, copy modifiers. Doesn't look like it worked right. Tab, A, M, distance. Make sure there's no vertex. Does it not want to be connected? I mean, if that's the case, we can just, let's see. That's better, but we're still getting some weird. Let's just get rid of these. See if it just doesn't like triangles. Still getting some strange. Well, let's give it a ground first and see what happens. There's our base collection. Terrain is ground. And come out. Is that going to work better for us? I have a harder time doing one unrelated an image a day. There we go, that's better. Than 4 that work. Just because of the nature of how my brain works, I guess. But I find it harder. Those are weird. Okay. Oh, is this Control A, rotation scale? Will that help us? There we go. That's better. Okay. So that is kind of working. Let's see if we can come back now. We fix this. And 1, 2, fill. Because that should work fine, right? But, you know, everyone works at their own speed, too. It's not... That, okay, as soon as I fill it, it gives a problem. All right, well, let's just try then 2V. See if that works. So I disconnected it, but it's still connected visually. No, whatever. It doesn't like this thing. Oh, I know why it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I know what the problem is. And we're gonna fix it. 1K. There we go. Now it's gonna work. I don't like add-ons. Let's see. Betcha it works now. No, still trying to autofill it. Whatever. We'll deal with it later. It's going to start. This is our road section anyway, so it's just a starting road. Cool. So it's like a 3-meter wide road. And I'm digging it. Now, let's see what happens if we try to connect it somewhere else. Here to here, fill. Oh, hell yeah. Everyone's got their own process. And I reached that point where I just don't draw much anymore. I kind of feel like I get what I need. I don't know why it's filling it. That's really annoying me. But maybe it doesn't matter. But let's see. I'm also going to jump back to our original world. Do we still have it? No. I need a new world. Okay, can I duplicate it? Come on. Actually, I'm just going to nuke it. No, because we just bring it back again anyway. Surface. White. It's a simple enough world to bring back. I'm not worried about that. Updating our images. Okay. As long as this will work with the borders, then I don't care too much. Let's see. Easy one. Cool. Cool. And let's just, again, double check it. That's looking all right. Yeah. And now I don't super care if there's a floor in there or not because I can't see it. What I can't see doesn't matter, right? Alrighty. Okay, let's go into this then. Come back in. I want to have it raised up on this on one side, and I think it's going to be this side. Come here. Is not connected. Hide. LGZ3. Unhide. Cool. We're raised up now. I love this tool. Really do. Although maybe I don't want it there. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to hide these. Oh, there we go. GZ3. Come on. There we go. Alt hide. And, well, that's... Oh, I know why. Right, of course. You know what? Just gonna delete faces. Come on, we'll do this again. Come here. Okay, 2 bridge edge loops. There we go. That's better. Bridge the edge loops. And again, come back and taking a look. Yeah, I like these walls. I thought they turned out pretty nice. I'm kind of pleased. Cool. And we got the stairs, which gives us a nice look. I'm not sure about this. Well, do I care if... I'm not going to look inside. Maybe I don't care. Let's just bridge these two then. Bridge edge loops. Yeah, sure. Easy 1, A, M. Remove 2 vertices. Yep. Let's just see what it does. It probably will put the space in the middle again. I don't know why, but I don't know that I care. So, yeah, it does on now, but not on the other one. Ah, yes. It's just some weirdness with this plugin, but I don't care. It's fine. It matters not to me. We have that is a neat little space there. I like it. This is a cool space here. I like it. Actually, let's just keep playing a little bit. If we get rid of, let's see, that's a 3 meter wide. Let's go with a 6 meter wide. And cool. Let's see. Does it still have the center? If it does, we'll use it. If it doesn't, we'll make our own. We're going to lean into the error. If error it is. Yes, it does. Cool. Okay, so that gives us a space. And this may be our usable thing. Okay. Oh, these backwards? No, okay, they're just random flip, maybe? Shouldn't be. Let's look and see. Talking about the street lights. Which I may get rid of entirely and just do my own. I often do. Scatter on perimeter. That's fine. Lift instances, let's bring them down a little bit. Minus 0.5, half a meter down. There we go, that's better. Yeah. Okay. Sure. We may have to mess with them, but right now we're not. I was thinking, Shayla, I would, and yes, I would happily do a portfolio review. We can talk about it, for sure. No, I get that. People are busy, but yeah, I would happily do a portfolio review. Not a problem. We can make that happen. Okay, I like this. I think we will use that center space too. Let's come back in, tab. I just want to see what will happen. I may or may not like it, but EY3. Is that going to get rid of that center space? Or do something strange? Let's see. Oh, keeps it cool. I can live with that too. I think I am going to get rid of these street lights for right now, though. Might bring them back in a minute. You're just kind of getting in my way right now. Cool. Well, that looks good. I'm into that. I think this is going to be our primary spot that we're looking at too. It's right in around here. All right. So the next thing I want to do is go grab some pillars. Copy it. And we'll put it in wall platform, sure. It's not really, but it's as good a place as any. I'm going to put it there. Cool. Yeah. And object, 3D cursor, geometry origin. Cool. This might be a little big, but let's scale it down a little bit. Yeah. That looks about good. I think that'd be fine. And we can line it up. Now, do we want to line it up exactly, or are we just going to eyeball it? I think we're just going to eyeball it today. You know what? That's fine. I like those. Save it. Gives us something visual and up there. Then we're going to come over and grab our roof that we were using the other day. Copy it. And come back to here and paste it. Oh, just email me and we'll work it out. There, just email me. And actually, let's move all those to wall platform assets. Just dump in there. And then we'll grab our roof and move it to wall platform. Yeah, or a market. It's kind of hard to say what it is. It could be almost anything right now. It's just an open area. Set origin to 3D cursor. Geometry origin, right. Okay. That's a big roof for what we wanted, clearly. But we'll tweak it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these twirls because they're huge and they don't do much for us right now. I think we're going to rethink them anyway. And let's set our overall some length to like 2. That's opposite, isn't it? Okay. 10 and 2. Okay, so it's going to be that way, which is fine. 5. And where's our roof width? Rotation scale, make sure we're set. Okay. Height down. It's still way too wide. That does not look like 2 to me. Oh, 5. That should be right. Sorry. Length. Oh, it's because our base is... No? Base. Width. Keep wanting to change the wrong one. Length. Where are you? I should remove edge decoration. No, it's fine. Width. 1. 1. Roof edge. Kill that. That's fine. But why are you still so wide? Shouldn't be square. Let's just look at it. What are you doing here? The overall length. It's getting strange here. 0.25. I'm being very weird. Let's just get rid of all the decorations for right now, just to see what's going on. And oh, that's what it is. It's that offset. Okay. Cool. There we go. That's getting better. Okay. Now, width of 5. Yes, okay. Now we're starting to get better. Thank you. Like, what the heck? And height, bring that down. Just going for like a nice kind of arcing thing there. And let's see. Shift S2. What? Come on, undo. What have you done? Oh, right. There we go. 2. There we go. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Object, set origin, geometry origin. Doesn't even matter anymore. Okay. Width. Okay. Base width. There we go. That's what we want. Height. Cool. And then we can go GZ up over our nice little Roman thing. And width will go a little bit wider. Right? Yeah. There we go. Over our nice little Roman thing. And we got that now. And now we can do length. Cut it in just a bit more. Keep it kind of small. Just over the size of that. Great. Resolution 2. Does that help us a little bit? Yeah. On the smaller one, that's fine. And bend height, bring that down more. Can we go to 0? We can't go to negative. Okay. Corner elevation, take those to negative. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Edge decorations on. Those are weird and they're messing with me. They're what? Roof decor 3. I'm gonna just see RZ90 Control A rotation scale. And now they're right. Are they? It's just weird. Gaps. That's kind of fun. It's different. Yeah, I like that. Scale. Cut it in. Ooh, that's neat. That's very cool. I'm into that. Let's just try it. Top decorations on. Bring that back in. And offset then. Down. That's sort of fun. Even offset a less. This is 0. Roof edge enable. Do we like it? Yeah, we kind of do, I think. This is how far out it will go. That's kind of fun, and it gives it more, but it makes it more Japanesey looking. I don't really want to go too hard on that, so let's take it to like that again. Although definitely the pillars maybe help a little bit. All right, I'm into that. I think that's a good. We won't apply it yet, just in case we want to use it again. Yeah, this could be almost anything so far. Market, restaurant, prison, all like it's not a terribly nice looking place with all the spikes. So we recognize that it's kind of brutal. That's the at least hopefully the vibe we're trying to apply to it. But like what's happening in the middle? Ooh, and our ground is still a little sticking through. Do we care? Yeah, I think we do care. Let's cut our ground down there. Sculpt mode. Come on. Oh, no. What? What? Item. No, it's regular scale. Can we just edit it? We've edited these before. Oh, Alt hide. No. Okay, yeah, there it's back. Whatever. I don't know what the heck was up with that, but fine. Oh. Select these. And GZ down. That's certainly another vibe for it too. Yeah. Cool. I'm into that. I don't think we're necessarily going to show the way out of here. I think we're just going to keep it close because we're kind of wanting to be more inward like this time. We may build one of the paths off to the other side. We certainly can, but we don't have to. Save. Okay. And we're never going to go into this building here. But actually, I just want to give, now I do want to have a platform. I think. Well, we'll see. I'm going to come back over to, actually, don't need to change anything. Let's just grab too many folders. Well, platform assets, great. Building 1 on. Yes. Grab it. It's all one building, right? Yes. Alt D, M, new collection, second set, building 1. Just so I can differentiate it from the other stuff. It might be a bit big. Well, let's see. I think it'll fit. Or almost perfectly, actually. I don't mind that those pipes go out into our space. Oh, that's going too far. We can fix A. We may never look over there, and B, we can fix it. I'm into that. Let's fix it. And by fix it, I mean cut it apart. Mesh, cube, scale. To right there. Cool. Minus. Yeah, good deal. Cool. And apply our Boolean. We did kind of have a Roman meets other thing vibe in this world. I'm trying to continue on with that. So we keep our style. Did it apply? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, Boolean didn't work. What are you talking about? Select. Oh, looked like it did. Okay, sure. And we apply a Boolean. Oh, it's got to be its own, right? Object. Before we apply. And now apply all, and that should work. Yep, cool. Let me just get rid of those two little weird vertices that shouldn't be there. Cool. So we've got that as our space, and it looms nicely over, which is cool. Replicates our columns, which is cool. I like that the pipe goes into the walkway because it makes it less. It means that when you see things like this, it means that whoever designed this space cared less about the human experience than they did about the architectural experience of what was happening inside. So they were happily willing to cut into a walkway for something else. So that tells a story that I like. Okay. So we got that there. That's fun. And we could just grab this thing or this thing. Which one? We've used a bunch of this. Let's do this one again to differentiate it sort of slightly. I'm just going to set buildings. And we'll put it there. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Perfect. Just about the right scale, too. Line it up to like the back side here, maybe? Yeah. And up. We got something very funky hanging out over the top there, which I like. I think the more that I made this object forever ago, and I actually don't really like these cables. Let's just get rid of them. I'm gonna save and do it, or maybe do them again. But L. The other ones are fine. It's those four here that I'm not into. We just do without them. It's not an awful idea. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I even like that. Just keep it a little simpler. Okay. So we're taking a look, seeing what we got and what we want to do. So the next thing I think that we want to do is start adding in, now that we're going to go for some close-up shots, I think we need some more detailed snow and ice on this thing. A little bit anyway. And we don't want too much because it'll explode our render. So we've got to be a little careful. Let's take a look at it, see what it looks like now. Updating meshes. Did I turn back on? It doesn't matter, but I'm going to turn it off if I did. Yeah, building one off. Okay, well, that's looking good. I am into. I've got to obviously materialize this still, but that's fine. This other stuff is looking good. So we're going to leave the ground the way it is. And so the reason for that, incidentally, since we're doing concept art, I could make more snow, but I want to be able to see the underlying material so that I can point to the production designer and they know what they're making things as if this were real. So if we covered this whole thing in snow, you couldn't see the ground. So we want to have the differentiation so you can see, oh yeah, this is what it's going to start with, and then the set deck team is going to add snow on top of it, and then they can go nuts and add it all the way if they want to. Like, it doesn't have to remain to be seen, but it's one of those cases where it's why you do it this way. All right, so now I want to take, I don't know, this wall, and I don't really want to apply it. It's like I could apply it, but I don't really want to. But I think I want to. All right. Drawing's a pain in the ass. Let's just do, okay. I'm trying to find the easiest way to do this. Mesh, plane. This is just such a, whatever. All right. And line it up to like that. That'll be fine. Right? Rotation scale, tab, 2, 7. Control R, add an edge loop right to like there. There, that works. And I guess EZ3, yeah, GX, so it's aligned like that. Cool. All right, that should work. Now, 2, let's just select this to here, Q, curve extract. I just needed this edge. It's just easier to work with a surface than it is a. It does not need to have a volume though. Delete that. And we got our edge. Cool. And where is it? Good. It's in the right place. We're going to move it actually to new collection, ice. And we're going to solo it so it's easy to mess with. And we're going to go grab Frosty Ice assets and GeoDraw ice on it. Okay, just get this out of my way. Now, we want 0 ice. We want 0 crystals. We want icicles. Expansion of 0.1, maybe even 0, but icicles 10, yeah. Sure, I'll just come back and we can see them now. Just make sure we're lined it up right. Density, let's take it to 200. Nothing wrong with being a noob. It happens. Icicle size. We can increase the length. I like it like that. Maybe even kick our expansion to 0. Whoa. That added more, not less. Interesting. Okay. and GY. I'll line it up. There we go. Something like that. That seems fun. Maybe I'll expand it a little bit more. And guy scrolls down to like 8. And we're losing a lot on the side though. That's 0. That's better. Okay, fine. Just do this. Now let's cut them down. Is it this one? What's the number? I want this long. I mean, what am I using it for? Just me. This right now is just for me. And I like that. And I'm not going to apply it because I want to use the same settings, I think, for when I do it again. Because I'm into that. That works for me. Okay. Now let's just come here. Shift A, mesh, plane. Scale it up. Bring it into like that. Up to like there. Solo it. Tab. Well, first Control A, rotation and scale. And bevel those. Okay. And then 2. Oh, come on. I should be able to cut across, right? 1. We should be able to cut across this thing because it should be even. But it doesn't want to let us. Why not? AM distance. No? Whatever. KX. There. Did I go too far? Just about right. Just about right. Okay. Now we're going to do the exact same thing again. So like this. 2. Control I. Q. Curve extract it. You could do it all in curves to start with. Again, I'm just better with surfaces. So it's easy for me to think as a plane and then extract a curve than it is to try and make the curve on its own. Okay, we have our curve. I don't want to have any, I don't think it matters, but I don't want to have any depth. Okay, and M into ice, and that one to this one. Link, copy modifiers. Ice goes down the other side. And we can tweak it if we need to, because it looks like it's not quite right, but whatever. Expand it. There we go. That'll be good enough. And we can probably apply these and then just modify them in mesh form too if we want to. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet. Now, Shift D, GX, and bring it this way. Is it the same? Oh, it's the same size for both. I am so good. All right. Cool. So we got those running around there like that. That's cool. Into that. Now, I'm actually going to take all 3 of them And I could join them together if I wanted to. Let's just duplicate them. New collection. Sneh. And this time I will join them together. Okay, snow. And we're going to remove that. Bring that back. And now we're going to use it very similar. The last one was ice. This one's going to be draw snow. So onto it. Oh, this thing is so not perfect geometry for 3D printing. You'd have a huge problem. So I might make it available on my Patreon at the end of the month, though. I haven't done a lot in it that's too unique. Like I can't use, I mean, actually it is unique. I can't use other people's stuff. Did I not get the modifier? Draw snow. Come on. There we go. I think I got it this time. Yes, I did. Okay, and we can increase. This is the density of the voxels on it. So let's go like 256. And we're going to cut our expansion down. And it's pretty good. Cut our thickness down a little bit. Let's bring us back up some snow. And we can increase this if we wanted more snow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring up our snow quantity. Cool. How's that feeling for us? Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm into that. Let's save. Now I'm going to do a little bit more. We're going to do a draw here. Well, Shift A, mesh, or sorry, curve, Bezier. This time we're just going to draw it because I don't want it to be straight on. No, cancel. Come on. I did delete it. Snow. Curve, Bezier, Tab, X, vertices, delete. Draw on surface. There. And just to start with, so we can see it, let's link it. Copy modifiers. Now we're drawing snow. Okay. Tab. Now we should just be able to kind of come in here and draw snow. Yeah. Good deal. There. And we can go up and down the hill. Sure, why not? There. And there. And there. And I'm going to take that one down a little bit, actually. Might take this one down a little bit too. Cool. Nice. Oh, that's off. Okay, we got to fix that. No, it's still too high. Actually, a lot of these are too high. GZ down a little bit. There we go. This one, X vertice. Cool. I think this whole thing is too high. L, GZ, down. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Yeah, this one's a mess too. Great. Cool. Great. Let's take this. Got more back into there. Actually, let's take this whole thing. More back over there. Cool. That's looking nice. I think, yeah, I'm into that. Let's do a little bit more drawing. Right along here. Oh, not with the fucking annotate tool, the draw tool. There we go. And down there, sure. And a little bit there. Why'd that one not go? That's strange. Tab, X, vertices. This wasn't big enough, okay. There we go. That's some snow. We can even do a little bit up here on the top, maybe. Let's see some snow there. Yeah. And there. 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 Nice. Put a bit more in here. No, that'll work. I think that should be fine. Save. Now, we could take this whole object's not that big, so let's try it. Object mode. This thing. I don't think we're going to build another one. We've sort of decided we're good on this, so we can go ahead and apply it. Okay, and then we can just give it icing and snowing. Auto? Sure. This would apply across the whole object. It gets big. This is why you don't want to do it too much on too many large objects. You want to keep it for hero objects. Okay, so we want crystals to 0. Ice. We can decide. Icicle model we definitely want. Icicle size 1.2. Like long, yeah. That's not too many though. 10. Still 5. 2. 2's better. Seed. Just give me a different seed. Okay. Do we want to ice the model or not ice the model? Add ice on the model. Density 56. Let's see. That's better. We will ice the model too. Expansion. Yeah, okay. That might be a bit much. Let's go to like 0.5. Yeah, 0.25. 0.33. Okay. Save. Hey, Dr. Slowsy. Not a lot. Just making ice. Let's see what this is looking like now. Yeah, I like the snow on top. I like that we drew that. But I do like the ice and icicles hanging from that too. Now, we ask, why is there not any on this next building? Yeah, good question, but it's going to be in the background, so we're not going to stress too much about it because we don't want to have to deal with that whole building. Although, we could. Let's give it some. Screw it. Let's see. I don't want to ice the whole building, but can we do this? This is a solid object now, yes. So can we grab 2, that, cool. Yeah, that's looking good. And then put around this outside here. Yeah. That might be enough for us. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't look at the video, but I saw the announcement for it. That looks interesting. Curve extract again. Okay. We don't want any. Beveling. No depth. I'm going to move it to ice. Then we're going to grab this ice and link copy modifiers. Now we got ice hanging down from our, oh yeah, that's cool. All right, that is fun. Can't argue with that. And maybe a bit of snow too, why not? Just edit the snow, just do that drawing. Here. Error of 0.1. We want to lower. Good. And here. Great. I don't know how much you'll see, but there'll be a little bit you can see. Yeah. And these are high enough up. Let's put a little bit here and here. This is not high polys anyway, so why not? I'll bring it down. L. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I mean, anything that speeds me up, I'm processing wise, I'm happy. Anything that speeds me up that's not AI, I'm happy with, essentially. That's looking good, though. I'm into that. And I don't think we need to go too much further. We could do a bit of snow along this railing here. Let's just draw. Add some snow here. With an error rate of 0.05. Okay, we're going to keep it quite close. And then GZ down. Nice. So it does bulge out over a little bit, but not too bad. We can even go in a little bit. Let's do that. There we go. That'll be better. Yes. Cool. Jesus Christ, an 800-watt GPU. Wow. I mean, I want a 5090, but my 4090 is doing okay right now. I can't complain. It's always nice to get more, but I really do not have any point now where I'm not getting what I want out of my... Okay, we're going to do this one too. Okay, we're going to have to edit. Tab. We're going to draw. We're going to have to be very careful here. But I do want some ice. along there. Let's grab me stylus. This is a good time for the stylus. It's a little bit more accurate than the mouse. Yes. That group, I think, is a little far out. Let's see. Bring it in just so we have some. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Like it. Okay, and save. Right on. As long as you don't have to do volumetrics, a 2070 is not too bad. Volumetrics are what killed me. Can we just take this and GZ and bring it up? Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's fine. Come back to this thing and edit. I'm going to actually add. I want to see. Subdivide it. Cool. It just brings it a bit out more towards those icicles. Cool. This is where you can get tweaky, right? You can play with this a bunch, getting everything you want. Now, do we want to mess with... We probably do, don't we? This is not a huge object. Well, kind of is, actually, but let's try it. Link, copy modifiers. Okay, we got a lot of ice on this one now. Let's turn off icing the model. Icicle size. Has this been rotation scale? Now I was like, no, it hasn't. I was like, what's going on? Go longer. Cool. Thank you very much. Let's cut this down so there's just like 0.25. Kind of not too many of them. Maybe, yeah. And width is going to be 0.8. Let's cut them in. Yeah. Maybe even 0.5. Or for some spiky long ones. And size of like 8. Cool. I'm into that. I think that's good. Maybe we will ice the model. Try it. Not too much going on, but density of 256. That creates a lot of ice, doesn't it? I don't really think we need it. I think we're not going to ice the model. We'll just do that, but we will add maybe a bit of snow to it because that'll help sort of fake our options. Just edit our snow thing again and draw along there and here and here. Whee! It's kind of fun. You don't draw that much in 3D. You're like, I could just throw some stuff in there. Cool. A little bit of snow there. Snow there. And just kind of think about where it would collect. That we don't want there. Well, come down here. There. GZ. Great. Cool. Nice. And since we're doing it, throw some around its feet. In here. Bit there. And maybe if we can see in, we should probably do along here. Error. We want to keep our error small. Keep it low. Good deal. Nice. I don't know that we're going to look the other direction. If I do, maybe I'll add more. I'm trying to keep it from being too nutty. The focus is more on the top here, or the front end, but let's throw a little bit more on here too. Error of 0.05, and bring that down. Okay, and then GX, and bring it back more in that way too. Cool. Right. All right, I'm liking that. Just gonna, this is like the snow to taste part, you know? Like there's, oh, this is, ooh, that's awful. Okay, I gotta fix that. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna just take this one down too. I don't like it quite this high up. But the fact that they're all curved, I mean, we can just tweak that. So that's fun. Save. Lots of snow, Michael. Lots of snow. And I am into it. I think we kind of got this working. Do we want to snow or ice this thing? I think we do. Let's edit this one. And we'll draw. Come on. Along here. Cool. Yep. And then along. Do we have some here? Along here. Great. And then we can try to move around. Along there. Error. Let's keep our error low. Okay. Yeah. Anywhere else we want some hanging, just for kind of fun. There. Ooh, yeah. Kind of neat. Put one or two down hanging along this thing. Maybe. Where's that one floating from? I don't know. We got a couple floaters here that I'm not into. Maybe we just won't do this. X versus, yeah. Better to not have that one there. Cool. Hey, Cobbler. Feels cold in there. That's not bad. It's August, man. I'm ready for some... No, actually not ready for some cold. I love the summer, but... Okay, cool. We're doing great. Now, obviously, we're focusing our eye here because this is the area we want to mess with. If we're going, there's no point in putting icicles down here. It's not a video game level, and it's just going to add millions of polygons that we don't need. There's no reason for it. So, what else do we want in here that would be kind of cool? I think one thing I kind of want is some actual snow, maybe. So let's make it actually snow, and then we can probably just put that in front of our camera ultimately. Not sure. I've not tried the snowflake option here for this one. Let's see how this works. Save. Shift A, mesh, plane. And let's see. Snowflakes. Oh, there's no plants anywhere near this place, so that's not going to happen. Let's see what that gives us. No trees here. Did that work? Come on. What are you clicking on? Let's just go to that. Gave us something. Yes, it is giving us snow. Height. Cool. Oh, that's nice. That does work. Size. That's the size of the snowflakes, right? Yeah. So we turn this off. What if we just take this whole thing and S20? Just make it a bit bigger even. I like to punish myself, apparently. We have snow. Height 30. Yeah, okay. Density. Let's cut our density down, though. Let's go like 5. So it's snowing, but it's not like a lot of snow. Turbulent flow. Yeah, sure, why not? And we're using a snowflake model right now, or we can go to just blobs, but I think we'll use the model. And GZ down just a bit more to like there. Okay. Save. We could put some like things in here. Okay, so first off, we could do. Let's come back now and go to our platform and turn back on our lights and see if we like them or not. Scatter on walls. No, scatter on perimeter. That's what we want. Street lights. Density. And if we go all the way up to 1, there's a ton of them. We don't want that many. Let's say to like 0.2. It seems to ignore my minimum distance, which annoys me, but hey. And we don't want them in front of our door, so we need to just move our seat around until that doesn't happen. That's better. There's a couple now. I kind of like that. Let's turn our snow off for right now. It's just going to kind of get on my nerves. This is falling snow, right? Yes. M, new collection, falling snow. Well, let's just turn it off. Get it out of the way. Let's come to our icicles and edit it and draw. Now let's draw some. Yeah, actually, we don't want to do that. I think we're maybe going to make a new one. Yeah, we're going to need a new one here. Shift A, curve, Bezier. tab X vertices. Now let's draw that. Ugh. Error of 0.01. No, too much. Okay, we gotta come in closer. Draw there. Cool. What's the error looking like? That looks all right. Fine. Draw here. Draw here. Draw here. And we can do it just because why not? Draw here, 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 and here too. All that looks good. Okay. Tab. Now that, and then we're going to grab this and link, copy the modifiers. Did we get it? Yes. Okay. Now, give me any ice? Oh, that's why. Wrong modifier. Gotta copy the other one. Gotta copy the one that's not coming off an actual object, which would be this one. Copy modifiers. There we go. Yeah. So we used, I initially copied the one that needed a mesh and not a thing, whatever. Okay, so we need to kill our expansion to 0. And icicle size. Which there's a way to, this one doesn't have a way to change the scale, which is just annoying. Icicle's down to like 2. We don't need a lot, just a few. Yeah, that works. Yes, 3ds Max guy confirmed. Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's come to our snow. See if we can edit that and put that on top of here without having to make a whole new snow object. No. All right, sure. A little bit of snow on the top there. Snow. Oh, come on. Gonna be that way, are you? All right, let's just do it again then. Same thing. All right, Shift A, curve, Bez, tab X, vertices. Now let's draw. Only on top, yes. Okay, is that something went wonky? Okay, that's not a good one. Whew, boy, that's not a good one. I don't know what that one is too. Yeah, fine. Anyway, got that? Great. And then to here, link, copy modifiers. Cool. Then this one, we can make our expansion to like 0.05, thickness to like 0.02, maybe more. How do we feel about these? Just like little snowballs. Density 128. See what that does. Actually, might just like it better. That in there. I don't care too much. It's mostly there to try to hide those tops of those shitty icicles, to be honest. Let's see, tab and draw. Whoa, undo. It's better. There we go. There we go. I don't super care. Let's see. Snow 100. Density of 64. Even better. Thickness of 0.025. See how high we can go, how low we can go before we start seeing snow. There we go. That's better. That's what we want. You can go absolutely crazy on this stuff, so just be warned. Save. Excellent. So it just gives us a bit of that there. Did we lose all of our icicles down below? Tab. We did. Let's see. Scale. Interesting. Oh, maybe we just don't have that many. 3. Let's just do like 25. See, no, it's not putting it down there. Well, that's weird. I want some ice down here, man. That's fine. There's a couple, I guess. Kind of going down. And again, you can get way too fixated on this. Let's edit this here. L, GZ, bring that down. Okay. Save. Let's go grab our sky again. World. Outer space world. And we still have a sun from the other day. But let's bring it over to here. It's going to be pointing that way through the thing, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's bring it there. Maybe make it not quite so low on the horizon. Let's try that. Yeah, Cobbler, they totally should. I didn't make it, but I agree. It's doing our job, though. It's getting what we want. That's looking pretty cool. Let's come back. Is there something just floating? No, okay. I was like, what? No, those are attached to that. Great. Okay, crawl 0. Come back to here. We do a starting shot way down here like this. And camera. I need to upgrade photographer. There's the new upgrade, but I got the note, but I haven't upgraded it yet. Oh, we're still on that. Okay, cool. Oh, because I'm reusing the other ones. Let's just delete these. I guess camera 4 is what I want. Or 3. Delete. Are you thinking? There we go. And back to it. Cool. And nice. So we've already got our stuff. Focus on, I think I'm gonna go on this like gate entrance here. I'm gonna get rid of Kurt. Save. Let's see. Pretty good. Let's turn our snow on again, falling snow. You can barely see it because the stars are messing with it too, but it's there. No, you can see it. And if we really want to make our lives hell, we do. We know we do. Fog on. It's probably not covering this area right now, but it will. Let me just center on that. Yep. Okay. Let's see. That's probably going to make our snowflakes a little bit more apparent too. Let's see if it does. Oh yeah, it does. Now it feels like fog and, you know, at night. Get that extra light glow coming in from this big massive light here. That's what's causing that incidentally. And I might actually darken it down. Oh, and we're also exposure 7. Let's go to like 8. That's better. Maybe even 9. 9's cool. That feels pretty good to me. We didn't really blow out too much. The only thing we could do is maybe take this object here. And what's our emissive set to? 5? What if we just cut it down to like 1 because it's so big? Yeah, no, let's look at 5. It's not really making a difference. What is causing all this light? Is it just the fog bouncing all around everything? That's pretty impressive if it is. If we turn off the fog, let's see. Yeah. It's all right. It's not bad. My streams don't freeze that often. It does happen, but let me take our light down just a bit because we got all these bouncy things. Let's take a radiance of 1. Doesn't even make a big difference. The fog kind of just blends it all out. But yeah, let's do that. I'm into this one. I think it looks pretty good. Rotate just a little bit. Cool. That feels like a good shot for what we're trying to get to from this. I'm not a big animator. So like the big friend is like, I don't like animating. So that's why I don't. I just like making scenes. I'm a concept artist born and bred, basically. It's what I truly enjoy doing pretty much most in the world. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, though, I feel good about this one. I think we've done some neat stuff. Let's just look at it back in gray mode again. Kind of go through it. So we just took this one rock shard. We built our platform wall and walkway into it, which I really like. We built our gate, which I think is cool. Put our building in, and then basically spent like the last third of it just wintifying everything, adding snow and ice, crystals and blobbies and all that kind of stuff. And I think it works. I'm quite pleased with it. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. And I will get this rendered up, posted up on, again, Kara and Blue Sky and Mastodon, and LinkedIn, because why not? And I'll be back again tomorrow for another one. And I hope I'll see you then, too. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Again, thanks for hanging out. See you later. Bye.